Good evening. Welcome to the Cantrell Country Travelway, Cantrell Cruise Line Show. Obviously, tonight we're doing it late. Hope everybody's having a good night. Just going to come in and hang out, talk about cruises. Obviously, guys, had a good time the last time. I haven't checked out the videos, but I've been told there might have been a couple of issues with the stream the other day. I'll have to go through there and check that. I understand that maybe the intro hadn't played good. That's a bummer. But anyways, hope everybody's doing good. We'll connect to chat. We're not going to go long tonight, guys. Obviously, I've got a long travel. Jason, welcome on. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're having a good night. They was getting too silly over on that other show, so it was time to start the time to get ready. Time to start the show. Anyway, so hope everybody's doing good. I am a little bit tired because I've been working on some things. Actually planning on my trip tomorrow. I will be in my arms of my girlfriend. So there will not be no chances of there being any streams tomorrow or Saturday will be almost nil. Because I'll be spending a lot of time with my girlfriend and hanging out with her and some other things. But hopefully we'll get some more people coming in here in a little bit. I don't know. Just trying to. Didn't think I'd be getting tired before the show started. Now I'm getting all of a sudden. Now I'm. But anyways. Yeah, she's a couple of hours from me. She lives a couple hours west of me, Jason. It'll take me about a 2-hour drive to get over there, but it'll work. It'll be fine. Looking forward to it. Eventually, you guys will be. Eventually, I will introduce her to you guys. You guys will get to see her. And then there's our good friend Mama D. Hello, Mama D. We're not going to go. I know I'm not going to go past an hour tonight, guys, because, like I said, when Pete was talking about those single riders and that single dating app, I'm taken, guys. I am officially taken. I go see my girlfriend tomorrow. Get to spend tomorrow and Saturday with her. So I feel there's love in the air. Then, so now I have to start working on the cruises so I can take my girl on a cruise. And to the foodie. We'll be going on a cruise, sailing a cruise of love. And I am talking. I do need to. I will be talking with. Thank you, Debbie. Yeah, it's. I didn't know if this was going to happen at all, but for the first time, we talked, and it's set. I'll be there by 11 a.m. tomorrow. And are you in the mood for love? Dee, 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 dee. Are you in the mood for love? You know, and speaking of mood for love, and here's the crazy thing of it. You know, as a travel agent, I would want to find the most romantic place that you can actually have. You know, and that can be different for different people. You know, it could be on a cruise. It could be taking an exotic trip to Florida. Thanks, Jason. I do too. I think we will. In fact, she's willing to move to Florida. If I move to Michigan, she's willing to move to Michigan with me. So that's and if we can pull off what we pulled off over the last 9 months, and it's been rough, I think we can just about get through anything. Um, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm actually looking forward to it when I can introduce her to the Disney community. And that don't mean y'all get to do 20 questions to her. Just saying. Because I know Mama D, she's probably already writing down the she's probably already writing down 50 million questions to question her. Uh, and I know Mama D, she's got to be Mama D approved. But I think you guys will like her. Um, but yeah, it's. I'm actually kind of nervous. I mean, I haven't had a girlfriend in a long time. It's been a long time since I've actually been on a true date. So tomorrow is going to be quite interesting. Oh, so I don't need goody. Then I don't need your approve. You said you are there to approve. You didn't say you have to approve. Big difference. So that's a good thing. But it'll actually be nice to be able to travel with somebody. You know, that's the one big thing. Yeah, here's the thing about traveling. When you're traveling to certain places, there's just certain places you really cannot travel by yourself because really, you know, when you travel to certain places, you really want to have a partner, you know, or a spouse, you know, whatever term you want to use. You know, Oh, goody. So that means I don't have to introduce her to you, right? For your approval. Cool. Oh, goody. So that means I don't need. Uh, but yeah, it's. I can't say enough. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I will, and believe me, I'm trying to take it easy and trying to think. But it'll be nice to. Still got to give her the final approval. Is that what it is? She still got to have the Mama D approval. Yeah, well, you guys will. She will be part of. She will be part of my channels as long as we're dating. I mean, we've got a special connection that's gonna connect us, but she knows there's certain things that those connections can't jump the bounds. We're good. I'm looking forward to being able to travel with her. I'm looking forward to being able to. I'm looking forward to. I'm hoping the final approval. Well, hopefully you'll get to see her on some streams soon because if tomorrow works out and we really are things go together. I'll probably go over to Tallahassee and do some more. I may do some streams over from Tallahassee because I know there's some beaches not too far from there that we can go to. And like I said, I do want to take her to the thing because the good news is hopefully we can find out something. I can tell you guys I want it to succeed. I am so nervous, Jason, that it's beyond belief. Um, I really, you know, I don't mind being alone. I have mixed feelings because there's some good things that come out of being alone, but on the other hand, the companionship, the friendship that you got when you're with a spouse or a girlfriend, um, there's a lot to be said for that as well. And I know it'll take a lot of work on both sides. We already know that, but we also already know we've got some things in a place that will give us the fighting chance for it. Um, I mean, obviously, she's supporting my dreams to of my travel agency, and I know she'll support me when I trying to get back to school and finish my bachelor degree. So I really, honestly, I think I found a good one, Jason. Um, and Mama D, I think you will give the final approval when you do meet her. And yes, you guys will get to meet her. I'm kind of surprised we aren't. I'm kind of surprised that we aren't getting other people coming in here right now. But you know what? I'm kind of glad. It just relaxing. But yeah, it's obviously being there. I agree with you about being nervous. Traveling over to her, but it'll be worth well. Man, everybody is just like I don't know what it is. Every everywhere I chat, it just seems to be quiet tonight. But then again, I didn't. A lot of people didn't expect me to go late tonight. I did. Um, Guys, I am talking to Tinkerbell, and I will be calling Tinkerbell sometime. I was supposed to actually. I will be talking to Tinkerbell sometime this weekend on some collaboration shows with Tinkerbell. Um, Same time, I have to start working on some other things because honestly, I got to start using my perks for. I've got to take and start working on one stream and working on the perks because I don't know what work's going to be doing, and it's becoming a pain in the royal derriere right now. Um, Probably a lot. Well, no, honestly, well, there's a couple of ninja watching. I got 4 people watching. Yeah, most likely that's where a lot of people are watching. They're watching the seven, which is fine because it keeps the shenanigans down to a minimum. Like I said, I mean, I'm going to try to get a. I'm kind of nervous. I want to go to sleep, but I eh, am excited for tomorrow. Same time, and just the fact that I'll be driving over to her tomorrow. eh, eh, I've been waiting for a long time. And that's what I love about cruises. You actually, if you go on a cruise with somebody, well, definitely, you get that chance to fall in love with them, or maybe re-fall in love with them. If you spend quality time, it's the thing about today is with relationships is people give up too easy on them. It takes hard work, and it's not everybody. It's not everybody. And I think most people know it takes a lot of hard work, or some people don't want to, some people think it's not worth the effort to put into a relationship. Well, and this ain't about this, but this is about enjoying the special person you're with, especially if you're traveling. Um, and I do look forward to be traveling with her a lot and discovering new things about us, discovering things that we both like, which, I mean, but, it's good. And probably is because I do know there's a lot of, but I do got some good news, guys. The, the 90 days is up on the probate. So I'm hoping very soon that we'll find out about the money so we can decide whether do we move forward and put a house on the property, or do we kind of, because the thing of it is I haven't found any job yet up in Michigan, and I'm still working and still applying for things up there, but I have not had any nibbles or bites yet, which unfortunately for me is a shame, because it would be kind of thing, but yeah, we do got a few people ninja watching. I can tell you that. Welcome to those that are welcome into those guys that are ninja watching. Thank you for ninja watching, guys. Um, you know, and that app that Pete was showing, because here's the thing. There ain't nothing better than going on a cruise with somebody that you truly are trying to find and discover and care about. Um, and I was about ready to go use that app, but things are starting to fall in place with this young lady. Looking forward to it, having fun, and just can't wait to spend time with her and do what we need to do. Hey, I know what I'm missing. I'm missing some cruise ships. I need to be sitting in a cruise cabin. I got to remember to download my cruise cabin photos. That's what's missing. This is a cruise line show. I gotta download some cruise. I gotta download some pictures of staterooms. That's what I'm missing. I should be cruising on a cruise ship. Oh, what a bad thing. That's okay. I'll fix it. But yeah, so it is what it is. And, look forward to cruising with her. I'm looking forward to actually being able to, the thing. So it will be interesting because I do know with some of the things we've talked about, life won't get boring. We will be having fun. We've already talked about going on cruises next year, so I now I'm going to have to alter some of my cruise things that I was talking about. But yeah, it's fun. Now I do know that coming soon, guys, I'm going to be working on BDMs, business development managers, to come back on. I'll reach out to some more fairly soon, as soon as the summer lets up and I can go back to my 5-day work week, and I can go back to my 8.5 hours, which will be a lot easier to do things, because unfortunately when you work 10.5 hour days, which that's what I'm doing right now, 4 days a week, and have 3 days off for the weekend, I get tired. It's hard to stream. Like I said, when I set up the stream, I wasn't getting tired, but now I'm getting tired because I've been up since 4:40 this morning. But I had to talk with my girl and get everything straightened, and it's happening. It's happening. I'll be cruising on my way over to Tallahassee, which is pretty nice. And who knows, one of these weekends I will maybe do a live stream, and you guys will be able to meet her when she feels she's ready. Maybe we'll do a live stream on the Dave's Disney Dream or travel stream, and we'll, for you guys that might not have been around Tallahassee, maybe we might take you around Tallahassee. Because I do know at one time there was a pool that they used for that they put a whole bubble dome in there. The pool's, it's an outdoor pool. They take the bubble dome that they blow up with air and keep it filled with air throughout the winter months, but they take it down sometime in the spring, put it back up sometime late fall, and they keep it filled with air. So, there's some spots I can take you over to in Tallahassee. That'll be nice. And like I said, there's actually some beaches that are probably within 30 minutes to an hour of Tallahassee. So maybe take you and do some traveling over in Tallahassee, providing I haven't moved to Michigan by then. Like I said, that's still the game plan. Right now we're waiting to see what happens with Well, welcome. I know there's a bunch of you guys that are ninja watching. Thank you for ninja watching, guys. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up and like. I mean, because I'm going to tell you guys. Let me see. The more I check these out, I'm going to tell you I'm falling in love with MSC cruises very much as of late. And of course, the recent one would have been the MSC America. Oh. MSC World. And I do know this was one of the ones that one of the people wanted to look at. We'll look at MSC World Europa. This is the newest ship to Carnival. Paul, hello. I decided to go on because yes, I went under the radar. Nobody knew I was on. Just hanging out. I'm about to do MSC. Paul Engel, welcome in, buddy. Good to see Paul. I know it was I had a fun time having Paul and Stephanie on and Mama D the other night. Dave Stragan, welcome in. Good to see you, my dear friend. Yeah, I slipped in without you seeing. Now, if you want to come on, Richard, I can send you the link if you'd like to come on. But I know it's probably getting a little late over there, so you probably. What? Hey, Paul, tell Stephanie, I will try to behave myself. Um, it is a go. I get to go see my girl tomorrow in Tallahassee. So there won't be, again, for you guys, there won't be no streams at all this weekend because I am gonna go see my girl this weekend. Um, yeah, I kind of figured that. Too late or you, yeah. No, but I like to offer it if you can because I know sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Understand, understand, buddy. But yes, but yep. So tomorrow I get to do some traveling to Tallahassee to, if y'all don't see me by Monday and Tuesday, if if you don't see me by Monday or Tuesday, don't worry about it. I'm in good hands. So just saying, just letting y'all know. Because I think it was Paul and Stephanie said that they want a question or two. I think I think those were the other two that said they have about 50 questions. Now right away, now right away. But yeah, it is a go. I'll be leaving at 8:30 in the morning so I can get over there by 11 o'clock. Not any time. You can tell her not anytime soon. So, Stephanie has to approve. Yeah, I thought it was you and Stephanie said that you both have questions for her. I know Mama D already said she has to give her final approval. Y'all will get the meter. I mean, it won't be. I promise you, you all get the meter, and and I promise I will take Mama D's and Stephanie's comments to heart. But I do think if as much problems that we have had over the last 11 months trying to work things out, and things have gotten rumpy and bumpy and rocky, and we've worked through them and we got over the hurdles. I do believe there's a good shot at this relationship. Because if we can get through with what I've been through the last 10 months and what we've all put into this relationship, I, I think I found myself a good one. But I tell Stephanie and Mama D, I promise you both will get to. Oh, she has to be a Liberty fan. Oh well, I'll have to find out about that. Go Flames! Yes, go Flames! Obviously, go Flames! You know what, Richard? There's something I'm going to tell you. This I actually fully endorse that app. I've kind of been looking at it for a while. I discovered that app several months ago. I never signed up for it, but I've been reading about it and looking at it. I actually fully endorse the app. Yeah, that is probably true, Paul. But I've already learned one thing: never argue with, never argue with the lady because she always is right. I'm learning that. I'm learning that. I think I haven't dated in so long. I think I'm relearning that. Never argue with the lady; she's always right. There you go. There you go, Mama D. You need to sign up for that app. I'm sure there's somebody out there that would love to meet you and share Disney with you, and who knows, maybe they'll even enjoy sharing the Mama D moonshine. Yeah, I'm relearning that real quick, and I'm pretty sure I'm probably going to be reminded of it quite often tomorrow. Never argue with the lady. 90%, 99% of the time, they're going to win. Yeah, I'm glad. You know what? I'm glad. I listen. You know what? I really endorse it, though. Yeah, I agree with you on that. And the thing of it is, oh yeah. Well, we've already discussed that big time, Dave. We've discussed that. That theme has been a consistent theme over the last several months, as much as there's been. Jonathan, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Actually, I think there's one other person that'll probably want to have a final say in it too. Maybe. I could be wrong. But probably, that's probably true. But you know what? In a lot, if it works out the way it's supposed to, Richard, it I do believe it can be a good app. I really do think it can be a good app. Just the only thing that's got me perplexed right now is that we're still trying to figure out how we react emotionally to each other. For the most part, it's been pretty good, but now it'll be. Well, the only thing I agree with you on one thing. If you see someone on there that says Chapek, avoid them. Hey, there you go. We can fill the app out for Mama D. That's what we need to do. We need to fill out the app for Mama D. Hmm. But yeah. But I do got for you guys that are coming in later, and maybe some of you guys were maybe you guys some of the maybe you guys some of you guys were ninja watching and they probably would. Hopefully they don't have anything like that on the app, John, Richard. Hopefully they only put, well, yeah, that would be the city, I guess. Um, yeah, there are some drawbacks to some apps, so all we can do is wait and see. Like I said, officially, I mean, we with the way things have gone for me in the last 24 hours. As of tomorrow, I am officially off the market. I will be in the hands of the lady I love and care about, and look forward to the future adventures of traveling, um, sharing her with the Disney community. Y'all just be nice to her. Exactly. That is so true, Richard. That is so true. I mean, I think it could be a good app if it's maintained right and good. I mean, there are some good dating apps out there. Well, it would. The thing of it is, Jonathan. And I'm being serious. I'm being serious as for the moment. It was on a teeter totter. It was on a teeter totter whether it truly was going to work out. But we have sat and talked. That and that be a legitimate question. So the thing of it is, guys, it really was on a teeter totter. So I wasn't totally. I wouldn't say I was off the market, but I was right on the fence line, Jonathan. But we have spent several hours talking over the last few days. Um, you know, talking things. We are now set to. I am set to go over to there tomorrow, full tilt, blown barrel, which, barring anything, when I do see her, I will be off the market. But good. So yeah, I would say at this point I can officially say I am off the market. Um, yeah, Paul, you found a diamond in the rough, and I'm hoping hopefully with maybe when you and Stephanie come down here, maybe I can, if I'm still down here, maybe I can get her to come over this way and we can meet you guys for somewhere down Disney the next time you guys come around down here. It is, and we talked. That's that's why we talked. But this is the first time. See, here's the thing about it. I had and over the last several months, I've had my doubts at certain times. That's why, regards to Jonathan's questions, yeah, because I was talking to her, and but nothing committed. Um, and but to be the honest, truthfully, dating apps never really worked for me too, Paul. I let's just say I got lucky in finding this one in a different community. But like Stephanie, I think it's going to be a diamond in the rough. Like I said, both me and her have gone to Hackenback, but we've always been able to talk. Um, and we would always get over the hurdles and that. And now we're now finally to the point in time where and I'm gonna admit, guys, I don't know how this is all gonna work out. Um, I hope for the best future, and I hope it does work out for me and her. Because if it does, she will be a part of these channels. She will be part of my life, and I look forward to it. And I look forward to her being able to meet some of you guys. Um, like I said, yes, and that's exactly what Stephanie is. She's a diamond in the rough. You guys, you guys do, and honestly, except for it being in different communities, I don't know what kind of bumps you guys went through, Paul, when you guys first started talking, and because you, not to dive into it too much, but she was in North Carolina, you were in Ohio. Things had to be. All I'm going to ask is things had to be rough at the start, right? I Stephanie, I know you're listening. I promise I will be praying about this. I will be praying about this, but I can use all the prayers I can get too, because I really do believe this one could be the right one for me. Um, yeah, you were okay. So you were in Maryland and she was in North Carolina at the time. So it couldn't have been easy on you guys either. And you guys had states between each other. She's only sitting 2 hours west of me in Tallahassee. But what happens if she's still down here and I go to Michigan? That now puts 1,200 miles between us. Yeah, and that's been the thing. It's been the rough distance, and there's only a 2 hour difference between where I'm at and she's at, and that's been the hard thing because something would always come up every time we tried to meet. But this time it's different. I feel good about it. I'm looking forward to the meeting. I'm looking forward to be able to getting to know her face to face. Um, They are a very beautiful couple, Debbie. There is, I'm going to say it. I'm kind of hoping my story kind of ends up like Paul and Stephanie's. Okay, so it was 6 hours for you. It's 2 hours for me. So you still have that distance that you have to deal with, and that's why that I'm going to tell you, Paul. Right now, that's why I appreciate you and Stephanie's. I'm gonna. That's why I love you and Stephanie to death because you guys. I mean, the whole community is supporting, but you guys have been there, done it. You guys were at where I'm at right now, and just to have you and Stephanie's support on it means the whole entire world to me. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be thanked because I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm not nervous, guys. If I was to sit here and say I wasn't nervous, I'd be my nose would be growing like Pinocchio. So, but you know, it, so only time will tell. And like I said, obviously, um, I don't know, and maybe if I'm still down here in December, Paul, hopefully maybe we can get together. I will definitely bring her back over here, keep her at the house, and we'll make sure we get down there to meet you and Stephanie. Because I do plan on being, if I'm still down here in Florida, I do plan on being at the Magical Night of Hope. If I can get everything back online. The good news is, guys, the 90-day probate thing, that's about it, Paul. And even with that, even putting trust and faith in God, it's still scary, especially when you've been, when you get to be, and I'm not, when you get to be the ages some of us are, and you've been single for a long time, it gets to be scary. It really is. But like you said, when you got faith and put your trust in God, and you got the friends like we have here in the community, friends like you and Stephanie and Mama D and Dave Stragan and Richard and the whole lot of you guys that have, and I know we've had laughs over it on and on because we didn't know where it was going to go, and sometimes it was funny, but now it's beyond that. It's beyond that point because now I'm about to meet what could be my possible future, and that's the scary thing of it. It's easy to sit back when things have gone wrong and you go like, okay, this ain't gonna happen. Let's just move. And it's easy to flip up, but didn't give up on anything. Keep going. And now I'm less than 12 hours from being in her arms. And it is scary. And it is nervous. And unfortunately my stomach is got a bunch of it's got the butterflies in them right now. But yes, I fully agree. You have to take, if you don't take the, and that's the thing, I agree with you fully on that, Paul. If you don't take chances, and it's not just about dating, it could be a work relationship, or maybe, looking at a new job. Sometimes, and sometimes the grass is not always greener on the other side. And sometimes we have to learn that. But if you don't take that risk and you let it fall back, I mean, I mean, maybe I don't have the right to have the knots in my stomach, but I do. I'm not going to lie. Yeah. One good thing, at least when I'm done streaming, I'll have a nice ice cream sandwich before I go to bed. Ice cream always, ice cream is always good. Yeah. So yeah, yeah. See, and it is. I just, I forgot how these feelings were because I have been out of the dating scene for so long. I forgot how bad they actually can get in terms of things. But yet exciting. Does that, I mean, yet exciting at the same time because you're starting a new chapter. You know, I took care of my parents for all these years, and when both of them passed, that door closed. Then I opened a new chapter in my life, started taking care of myself. Now I found someone possible to spend the rest of my life with. But if you don't take the risk, I mean, but if I was to get so scared and not take that risk, you run the risk of losing something that might have been good and might have meant to, and what might have meant to be. So yeah, you do got to take the risk. See, I know you know. Thank you, Paul. You're just reassuring everything. It is. You forget about these feelings. You just bottle them up, bury them, and you go on with life, and you don't do it. But now I'm in a whole new chapter and era, and these feelings are now resurfacing that I haven't felt since I was young. Well, I should say younger. And I know and I'm betting you probably do know exactly what I'm feeling right now, Paul. But I'm also betting that you're probably thinking the same thing I am. It's worth the risk. And yeah, that's true, Jonathan. I mean, that's the one thing about being out of the dating scene for some time. I mean, and here's the thing, because you know, I mean, okay, here's my thing. I've been single for so long. When I had my parents to travel with me, it was a blessing. I didn't have to worry about those feelings because I was taking care of my parents. Now I'm by myself and I travel to places by myself. And sometimes it's a good thing. So, but sometimes I do get that loneliness for the companionship to someone to be with. And right now, those whole feelings that's the whole, like you said, Paul, that's what the whole story of the pot is right now. It's that whole thing of I've been single for so long and taking care of myself. I've always just moved forward. Now I'm trying to bring somebody into that fold, and it's scary and yet exciting at the same time. But in the long run, if it pays off, then I've got that person that I can hold, cherish, be my best friend, be my lover, be my soulmate. And then when you're discovering things and doing things together, like traveling, maybe going on a cruise, which it makes it 10 times as good as it can be. You would enjoy it as a single person. Sometimes when you find the right person and you put the work into it, it can be 10,000 times better with the experience. Because I'm going to tell you guys something. When you look at you and Stephanie on stream together, you can see it in both your eyes that you guys are meant to be together. Ain't no question. Yep. And sometimes it takes a long time, Debbie. Fortunately enough, I'm involved in enough communities that I think I might have been able to find that diamond in the rough just as Paul found his diamond in the rough in the Disney community. And the thing is, she loves Disney too. She does love Disney. So we know we've got things in common. Always, Paul. Always. You know, and I hate to say it, don't be surprised if I reach out to you and Stephanie as I'm going through these early stages. Reach out to you guys. Just saying, it could happen. Yeah, yeah, that was pretty that. And I would say that's pretty close to it, Jonathan. That That's what friends are for. Oh, you mean helping me? I know. I mean, like I said, right now, you guys, you guys, and all the friends that I have, you know, here, Michigan, in this Disney community, right now, you and Stephanie are about the closest ones that are. You guys have been in where I'm at. You have been in my shoes. Now, I should say I'm now in your guys' shoes where you were at one time. I think that's the way I would put it. Yeah, you could tell that you guys were made for each other. As long as you remember the golden rule that one, the wife is always right. That's the first rule. Rule two, always refer to rule one. Just saying. That's what I always hear. Don't know if it's true, but that's what I hear. You know, that old saying about a happy wife is a happy life. And there is some truth to that. Don't know if it's a full truth, but there is some truth to that. Oh, Jonathan, I wouldn't say that. That statement right there will get you, might get you. No, I don't know about now. I don't know about that, Jonathan. And you shouldn't feel that way, Debbie. You listen, Debbie. You got such a big heart. Any guy would be lucky to have you. And I don't care what age you are. You have a right to be happy. You have the right to find that special person. I don't care what age you are. You should not let that stop you from trying to find that special person, Debbie. Because you know what? If you find that special person, they're going to look at you the right way. Yeah. See Debbie what Paul said. Yeah. Of course, exactly, Dave. You got to have a voice. You've got. Here's the thing. Both sides have to have a voice in the relationship. If you don't have that boundaries and that balance, if you don't have, here's the thing. If you got bad communication in a relationship, it's doomed from the start. It's doomed from the start. If you don't have trust, honesty, communication, you might as well pack up and leave camp now because all you're doing is setting yourself up to have one major of explosion in a relationship, and it's going to end ugly. I say three words: honesty, trust, communications. Those are your three cores, and I say those and those things because of this. Everybody's beliefs are different. Now, I know Paul and Stephanie would agree that, and anybody that knows the Lord and has accepted the Lord know that He should be at the center of that relationship. If you have that, then you're going to have the three core elements that you need for a good relationship, which is trust, honesty, communications. You got them, and your relationship will blossom. Because I will say this, I've said this before, and I'll say it again. For those that love the Lord and truly love the Lord, then they can truly love their spouse because they love the Lord. And I don't talk beliefs too much, but I'm not afraid to say what I say. Hey Samuel, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Exactly. Hey Stephanie. Yes. And I'm glad you are because it wouldn't be the same without you because I know I'm not gonna sit here and you and Paul know exactly where I'm feeling and standing right now on all this. Because one, I love this whole community entirely. You guys are family to me. No matter, but I do know that you are a diamond in the rough. Paul was lucky to find that diamond in the rough in this community. Now, I'm in a different community, but I think I have found that diamond in the rough. And given the chance, and yes, I will. I promise that you and Mama D will get fine. You guys will be able to meet her, and I'll have to see if you give your final approvals. I hope she does. We've talked, and I do believe I truly believe she does appreciate me, Stephanie, from all the conversations she has. But I'm pretty sure she's probably like me, right? Well, I appreciate that, Stephanie. I really do. Listen, I appreciate you and Paul. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Well, I appreciate that too. And like I told Paul, I I expect her to meet you guys in December, and I appreciate that. Scorching as usual, Samuel. It was hotter than the blazes today. Like anywhere else, it's roasted out. We had to lay rock gravel at the school today. So I spent a good chunk of the day laying rocks in our one of our beds that we put rocks in, and oh boy, you're talking about being toasted. But other than that, I'm good. I hope you're doing good as well, Samuel. I'm betting it is. Please be careful though. You guys, I don't know what's going on with the tropical depression or what's up with the tropics, but there's been plenty of storms that are supposed to be coming either your way or our way, one of the two. I'm pretty sure, and I'm pretty sure my girl went to bed now. So, ooh, yeah, the weather's been crazy everywhere. Weather's been crazy everywhere lately. But ah, so okay, so it's already hit land and it's passing through Louisiana, mostly just rain. Well, that's a good. Yes, we. I talked to her. I talked to her about an hour ago, Stephanie, and I did say good night. I did, in fact, I better. Let's see. Yep, I told her have a great night at about 5 minutes to 11, but I didn't put this. Should have put one other thing I did. I forgot to put. Yeah, Yeah, she was going to bed at about 11. I told her I'm supposed to be going to bed at 12 so I can get a good night's sleep for the drive over there tomorrow. So I'll probably be ending the stream here real. Oh, well, that's cool. Woohoo! Welcome in to all those that are coming in. And again, appreciate Debbie, Paul, and Stephanie. Thank you all for being on the other night. Overall, the show was pretty good. I heard there was might have been a couple of issues. I'll have to go back and look at the streams, but I think there might have been a couple of issues. I'm not quite sure. It's sad when 82 is a cold front. Hey, if that was a cold front all the time, everywhere, I could take 82 degrees as a cold front. Well, thank you for sharing your pictures of your family and Debbie being on and sharing her about her family. And of course, obviously, thanks to Pete for coming on and talking about the Semper Fi thing. All right, guys. I guess I probably need to get some sleep because I do got a 2-hour drive tomorrow. And I'll even promise to put in the mod chat that I made it safely over there. It was. I'm glad John got to come on too for a while. And yes, thank you to John for coming on and sharing some of his coming on in his other night. Yep. Well, the next live stream won't be until next week, guys. Yeah, there won't be no. That's true, but I figure I'll at least let somebody know in the community I made it over there. Have a good day tomorrow, Samuel. Have a great weekend. Well, yeah, but I need to. I got to be ready for when I get over there because it will be fun. I know, and yes, I'll I'll fill you in on how the weekend went. I'll pass the word through either you or Paul. I'll pass the word through either you, Paul, or Debbie to let you all know that I made it. Yeah, I'm packed. I just got to throw it in the car. Yes, yes, I'm gonna shave in the morning before I leave. I plan on eating some breakfast and shaving and looking decent. I just didn't. Oh, nobody wants the Saints. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold right there, people. It's supposed to be this. This is what you got to root for. There's what you need. Yes, I promise I will shave in the morning and I will. Yeah, I have a bad habit of shaving some. Yeah, I do. I do. Well, I can guarantee you I probably won't be in anybody's streams tomorrow. I have a feeling I'm going to have my hands full all day tomorrow. Oh my goodness, worse behind my ears? Wow. Oh my goodness. I, yes, I promise I'm going to shave, guys. I will be shaving in the morning. And yes, my ears will be washed. I will wash behind my ears. But on the other hand, I do appreciate you. Everything you I know you guys just want the best for me and from a sincere heart, thank you for it, ladies. Okay, there goes Paul. There goes Paul with the shower thing. Yes, most likely I'll be up and taking a shower too, Paul. Shaved, showered, cleaned, and zipped. Well, yeah, there might be some nibbling. Good thing I won't have a curfew. Well, she's not too far off of that, Debbie. We're already planning on embracing a big hug and kisses. Yes, ma'am, they are. Well, I appreciate it. Wow, now we're getting into a full. Now we're getting into a full a fashion show here. But you are all correct, and yes, you guys are all correct, and yes, 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 I will, Mama D. Well, I'd hate to have to try to explain to the mommies in here. Um, if Never mind, I'll keep that. I'll keep that statement to myself. Exactly. Well, that I do know, Dave. I do know that. Hey, Paul, do you keep your shoes spit shined? Because I do know women can be like drill sergeants. You know, you gotta have that spit shine polish. You know, looking good. That military. You gotta have that military bearing. I'm just getting the whole list here tonight, ain't I? Oh, it's only the first couple of years. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know, Dave. Oh my. Oh, oh my goodness, Mama D. Now I maybe a what? A Brazilian? Oh, back up there. A Brazilian? Really? Oh my goodness. Hey, Paul, is this what I'm going to be looking forward to? Oh Lord, Jonathan. I already I yeah I know what a Brazilian I know what a Brazilian yeah exactly, Dave. I knew what she meant when she said Brazilian. That's why I'm like, say what? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, I will tell you. Okay, go on. I usually don't do this, but I can tell you. I can tell you some of that I don't have to worry about. That's all I'm gonna. Oh my goodness. How did we? Wow. Yeah, man. I will give you that one, Paul. That's the one thing. That's the one thing I will have to get you. Yeah, I'm trying to stay off of that on this chat. This is supposed to be a travel channel. Now, well, no, and it is. You're right, Stephanie. It is true, and Paul is. It's when it comes to dating, there are certain standard sets on how men and women want each other to look when it comes to that stuff, and that's just being honest truth, you know. Even being on YouTube, Jonathan, what they're saying is no, but there is some truth to what y'all are saying. Yeah, I was beginning to wonder if it was a grooming channel myself, but I also know that I know that's Mama Stephanie and Mama D making sure that I'm ready to go. Man, I was just next thing I was waiting for is that you make sure you call us at 10 o'clock or be home by 9:30 curfew. And you're right. You are so right on that, Stephanie. That's about it. That may be what we're having to go here for. I mean, what Stephanie's saying is true. You only get to make an impression the first time. The good thing is she kind of knows. She kind of knows what I look like, and so there's. I might have a little bit of an advantage to what would actually be a first date. But you know, but at the same time, what you all are saying is not. Oh, I was old school on that. I mean, I'm always open the doors for her. I will always open the doors for her. Man, I was born and raised old school. You always open the doors for the lady. Quad D, Dave. There you go, Dave. Exactly. Geez. Well, let's see. We've got a grooming channel. We got the dating do's and don'ts. Is there anything else we're missing? We've got the grooming channel, the datings of do's and don'ts. Uh, I could think of one person who would be having fun with this if they were here right now. Actually, two people I can think of. Exact their relationship advice. Well, get over it, Dave, because that's the way I am. I will hold the door for a girl, like it or not. But honestly, though, I don't know. Yeah, but you know what? I appreciate everything, guys, from all you guys. It is, hey, it's good advice. I am too. I need to get into bed. But I will say this, guys. Hey, yes, have a good, sweet dreams, Debbie, and make sure you get some rest. And of course, thank you for all your advice, Mama D. And of course, thank you, Stephanie and Paul for just hey, y'all. Thank you. I will. I'm. I think it'll turn out good. I will. And I'll try not to. I'll try not to miss curfew. We're already there. I don't know, but it. Oh, let's see. Did you really say that? I don't know, Paul. But anyways, I'm just gonna say thank you for guys. Thank you for all the advice and hanging out and just talking and having a little bit of fun. Didn't get done what I was gonna do, but you know what? It's okay. I'm getting ready. I'm gonna get ready to head to bed and make sure I'm ready, up and ready to go. And because the last thing I need to do is be late when I told her I'd be there at a certain time. What? I will do that, Stephanie. Well, I don't know about taking it into the bathroom now, but I will give you all updates from time to time on how it's going. I think things will go good. Nah, she won't know that. She won't know that we're being. She won't know that you're being nosy. Actually, you're not being nosy. You're just trying to protect a friend. You just want to make sure I'm okay. That's what you're. That's what you're all doing. Thanks, Paul. I'll give you all updates. In fact, I'll probably you there'll be certain. Yeah, I'm just going to be myself. That's all I'm going to be, Jonathan. I'll be myself. There'll be a couple of you guys that will get early updates. Trust me. And no, unfortunately, I don't know that one, Dave. But all right. With that, I am going to say goodnight, guys. I will give you Paul, Stephanie. I'll give you guys updates throughout the day. You can pass them on to the rest of the people. No, she's asleep. Because while I was sitting here talking to you, Jason, I was working on some. I'll have to look at that. But yeah, I'll call Stephanie. I'll give you guys updates as I can. Thank you, Jonathan. Have fun at the Indy. Stay safe and have fun at the IndyCar, buddy. And yes, I'll look for that song on YouTube, Dave. But with that, guys, I'm going to say this. If you're looking to travel, let the Cantrell Country Travelway help you find your magical vacation. Have a great night, all.